Get ready for the news that is shaking the tech world right now. We start with the massive disruption coming from Chris Harper and the Forza Horizon 6 situation. Microsoft has officially issued bans following a huge Steam leak, and we are diving deep into what this means for gamers and the platform.
Never get caught with a dead phone again. This INIU portable charger is compact, travel-friendly, and gives you fast 45-watt charging with a built-in USB-C cable, so there's no need to carry extra cords. With 10,000 mAh power, it's perfect for busy days, trips, emergencies, or anytime your battery drops too low. Grab yours on Amazon through the link in the comments before your phone hits 1%.
Next up, we are looking at a massive shift in the Microsoft ecosystem. We are talking about the end of support for nearly 70 applications across Microsoft's product families by 2026. This isn't just about niche software. We're seeing things like advanced threat analytics and even SQL Server facing obsolescence, forcing a major reckoning for IT departments and everyday users alike. The security landscape is also in flux as we look at a major international development. We have breaking news that Microsoft, Google, and XAI security test details were deleted from a U.S. government website. This move raises serious questions about national security concerns regarding powerful AI models like Anthropic's Mythos and what it means for future collaborations. Finally, we turn our attention to global infrastructure and finance with the stalled Microsoft and G42 data center project in Kenya. After a payment dispute with the Kenyan government, the planned billion-dollar geothermal campus has hit a major roadblock, and we break down why this delay is a huge signal for hyperscale cloud expansion worldwide. Stay with us for the full story. Microsoft has taken decisive action against users following the circulation of a significant leak concerning Forza Horizon 6 on the Steam platform. The incident has resulted in the issuance of user bans by Microsoft, signaling a serious response to the unauthorized distribution of information. Reports indicate that the leak involved substantial details about the game, prompting the platform owner to implement immediate restrictions to address the breach. The situation has drawn significant attention within the gaming community, as leaks often precede major announcements or cause market speculation. The swift action taken by Microsoft underscores the importance of intellectual property protection and the measures taken to control the dissemination of sensitive game data. Details regarding the specific nature of the leak and the extent of the enforcement action have been reported by outlets such as Hot Hardware. This event highlights the ongoing tension between game publishers, platform holders, and the community regarding digital asset security and information control within the massive ecosystem of PC gaming. Users affected by the bans are facing immediate access restrictions to the platform, underscoring the gravity of the leak and Microsoft's commitment to maintaining platform integrity. Microsoft is set to end support for nearly 70 applications across its product families throughout 2026, with 15 already being shuttered as of January 13, 2026. This significant overhaul includes specialized software, such as advanced threat analytics, which was slated for obsolescence since 2020, being replaced by Azure Advanced Threat Protection. Virtualization software will also see the end of service with Application Virtualization 5 and 5.1. Deeper IT-focused tools like SQL Server and Project Server 2016 are also among those being retired. For mainstream users, the news signals a critical time for system upgrades. Microsoft is strongly recommending that users update their Windows 11 systems, as two specific versions of Windows 11, along with final efforts to migrate users to the Microsoft 365 successor, are being phased out. The company is cutting support for older Windows 11 editions, including versions 23H2 and 24H2, leaving users vulnerable to security risks. Furthermore, Microsoft is removing the Windows 11 SE edition, a version intended to compete in the educational sector, confirming in 2025 that no further updates would be provided and recommending a transition to a device running the latest Windows editions. This move signals a retreat from lightweight operating system competition. In the productivity suite, Microsoft is entirely removing Publisher from its offerings on October 13, 2026. This long-standing graphic design tool, introduced in 1991, and its LTSC status will be retired, affecting both Publisher and Publisher 2024. Users are advised to explore free online options to convert existing pub files. Recommended alternatives include the open-source Scribus. Paid options include Adobe InDesign, which requires a subscription, or Affinity Publisher 2, which is now bundled into Canva's free Affinity package following the acquisition of Serif by Affinity's team in 2024. Washington, the U.S. Commerce Department has removed details regarding its agreement with Google, xAI, and Microsoft to conduct security testing on their artificial intelligence models from its official website, according to a review by Reuters. The specific link announcing the testing initiative is no longer accessible, returning a message stating, "Sorry, we cannot find that page." The link subsequently redirected to the Center for AI Standards and Innovation's website, the government entity overseeing these testing procedures. The Commerce Department had previously announced on May 5 that these companies would provide new AI models for government scientists to test for security flaws before public deployment. This move comes amid growing concern within the U.S. government regarding the national security risks associated with powerful AI systems, citing examples such as Anthropic's Mythos. Officials stated that securing early access to advanced models is a critical step to identify potential threats, which span from cyber attacks to military misuse. The exact reason for the removal of the website details has not been immediately clarified. Spokespeople for the Commerce Department and the Trump White House did not issue an immediate response to a request for comment from Reuters. Microsoft Corporation and its partner G42 have encountered a significant roadblock in their ambitious $1 billion data center project in Kenya, following a dispute with the Kenyan government over payment guarantees. Negotiations broke down because the government was unable to commit to the fixed annual computing capacity that Microsoft and G42 had requested. The project, initially announced in 2024, was designed as a geothermal-powered campus, starting at 100 megawatts with plans to scale up to 1 gigawatt, with the first phase slated for operation this year. Consequently, no construction has commenced, and the original timeline has passed, potentially stalling what was intended to be the largest private sector digital investment in Kenyan history. Kenya's principal secretary at the Ministry of Information, John Tanui, confirmed that discussions are ongoing and the project has not been canceled, stating that the scale of the data center they wanted to do still requires some structuring. President William Ruto also raised energy concerns at a recent event in Nairobi, warning that powering a facility of that magnitude would severely strain the national electricity grid. However, Philip Thigo, Kenya's special envoy for technology, clarified that Ruto was emphasizing an infrastructure challenge rather than signaling abandonment. As an alternative, a smaller 60-megawatt facility with local developer EcoCloud is currently being discussed as a reduced scope option. This joint venture between Microsoft and G42 follows Microsoft's substantial $1.5 billion investment in G42, a deal that also mandated G42 to divest its Chinese investments and remove Chinese-made equipment. This situation highlights a wider challenge for hyperscale cloud expansion in emerging markets, where the immense scale of AI infrastructure projects increasingly demands sovereign financial commitments that many governments are currently unable to provide.